Sarah Price, a young Australian journalist, grew up in a world steeped in Christian values. Her upbringing instilled in her a strong sense of faith. However, her perception of Islam was largely shaped by media portrayals. Stereotypes dominated her understanding of the religion. Muslim women in particular were often depicted as oppressed and voiceless figures. This image, ingrained in her mind, would soon be challenged. Malaysia, with its vibrant culture and rich history, is a land of endless fascination. Its diverse population, a melting pot of ethnicities and traditions, awaited Sarah with open arms. Her journalistic instincts kicked in as she meticulously prepared for her assignment, gathering her notes and equipment. Her mission was clear: to report on the lives of Muslim women in this Southeast Asian nation, a task that promised to be both challenging and enlightening. Little did she know that this professional endeavor would turn into a deeply personal journey, one that would change her perspective forever. Upon her arrival, Sarah was immediately struck by the warmth and hospitality of the Malaysian people, who welcomed her with open hearts and friendly smiles. The sights and sounds of this exotic land, from bustling street markets to serene scenic views, captivated her senses and drew her in. As she delved deeper into her assignment, she found herself interacting with Muslim women from all walks of life, each with their own unique stories and experiences. These encounters challenged her preconceived notions and opened her eyes to the rich tapestry of life in Malaysia, making her reflect deeply on her own beliefs and values. Sarah began documenting her experiences not just as a journalist, but as a human being on a journey of personal growth and discovery. She immersed herself in the local culture, attending cultural performances, learning about traditional crafts, and savoring the delicious local cuisine. Through shared laughter and meaningful conversations, she built connections that transcended cultural boundaries. As she stood by the sea watching the sunset, Sarah realized that her journey in Malaysia was more than just a professional assignment. It was a transformative experience that would stay with her forever. Malaysia had beckoned, and Sarah had answered, finding not just stories to tell, but a piece of herself she never knew was missing. Sarah's interactions with Malaysian women were eye-opening. She met doctors, lawyers, teachers, and entrepreneurs. These women were confident, articulate, and deeply devout. They were far from the oppressed figures portrayed in Western media. Their faith empowered them. Through her conversations, Sarah began to understand the true essence of Islam. She learned about the religion's emphasis on peace, compassion, and social justice. She discovered the strength and resilience of Muslim women. Her perspective began to shift, slowly but surely. The veil, once a symbol of oppression in her mind, now represented something different. One pivotal moment in Sarah's journey was her visit to a mosque. She'd always been curious about different cultures and religions, and this visit was a step towards understanding and embracing diversity. The serenity of the holy space enveloped her. The architecture, with its intricate designs and vibrant colors, spoke volumes about the rich history and deep spirituality of the place. She witnessed the beauty of Islamic prayer, the rhythmic chants, the synchronized movements, and the collective unity of the worshippers created a mesmerizing atmosphere. It was a dance of devotion, a symphony of faith that resonated deeply within her. The air of devotion left an indelible mark on her soul. She could see the sincerity in the eyes of the worshippers, feel the intensity of their prayers, and sense the profound connection they had with the divine. As she sat in quiet contemplation, she began to reflect on her own spiritual journey. The silence of the mosque provided a perfect backdrop for introspection, allowing her to delve deep into her thoughts and emotions. Sarah felt a sense of peace wash over her. It was as if the worries and anxieties of the outside world had melted away, leaving her with a profound sense of calm and clarity. The mosque, a place she once viewed with apprehension, now emanated a sense of tranquility and belonging. She realized that despite the differences in rituals and practices, the essence of spirituality was universal. It was a space for reflection, for connection with the divine. A sanctuary where one could seek solace, find answers, and experience a deeper connection with the universe. This experience marked a turning point in her spiritual journey. It opened her heart and mind to new perspectives, fostering a greater sense of empathy and understanding. Sarah left the mosque with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper appreciation for the beauty of different faiths. Section 5, A Voice of Empowerment, Meeting Marina Mahathir. A highlight of Sarah's Malaysian adventure was her interview with Marina Mahathir. The daughter of the former Prime Minister, Marina was a prominent human rights activist and a vocal advocate for women's rights. Her intellect and eloquence captivated Sarah. Marina's words resonated deeply with Sarah. She spoke about Islam's true message of equality and justice. She challenged the patriarchal interpretations that often overshadowed the religion's progressive values. This encounter left an enduring impact on Sarah, further solidifying her evolving understanding of Islam. Section 6, Shifting Sands, The Transformation Within. Sarah's time in Malaysia was transformative. Her encounters, experiences, and reflections triggered a profound shift within her. The stereotypes she held so tightly began to crumble. In their place, a new understanding emerged. Islam, she realized, was not a monolithic entity. It was a religion of diverse interpretations and lived experiences. The faith, she discovered, resonated with her own values of compassion, social justice, and spiritual seeking. Her journey of understanding had just begun. Section 7, Returning Home, A New Reality. Upon her return to Australia, Sarah felt like a changed person. The world seemed different, viewed through the lens of her newfound perspective. Her heart ached for the simplistic understanding she once possessed. She yearned to share her transformative experiences, to challenge the prevailing stereotypes about Islam. However, she was met with resistance, skepticism, and even fear. Her journey home was bittersweet, marked by both a sense of alienation and a burning desire to bridge the gap of understanding. Section 8, Embracing Islam, A Leap of Faith. After much soul-searching and reflection, Sarah made the life-altering decision to embrace Islam. Her conversion was not a rejection of her Christian upbringing, but rather a fulfillment of her spiritual quest. It was a leap of faith, a testament to the transformative power of her journey. Her decision was met with mixed reactions. Some family and friends struggled to comprehend, while others offered their unwavering support. Sarah's journey of faith was uniquely her own, a testament to the personal nature of spirituality. Section 9. Sarah's Legacy, A Journey of Understanding. This chapter delves into the profound impact one individual can have on the collective consciousness of a community. It is a testament to the power of empathy, understanding, and the courage to challenge deeply ingrained prejudices. Sarah Price's story is a powerful reminder of the importance of challenging stereotypes and embracing different perspectives. Her journey began in a small town where diversity was scarce and preconceived notions were abundant. Yet, Sarah's curiosity and desire to understand the world beyond her immediate surroundings set her on a path of discovery and enlightenment. Her journey from a world colored by media-induced perceptions to one illuminated by first-hand experiences is an inspiring testament to the transformative power of open-mindedness and cultural exchange. Traveling to Malaysia was a pivotal moment for Sarah. Immersing herself in the vibrant culture, she learned to appreciate the nuances and richness of a world previously unknown to her. The sights, sounds, and flavors of Malaysia opened her eyes to the beauty of diversity. Her story serves as a beacon of hope, urging us to look beyond the surface and engage with the world with empathy and understanding. Sarah's experiences taught her that true connection comes from genuine engagement and the willingness to listen and learn from others. Her interactions with people from different walks of life enriched her perspective and deepened her sense of compassion. Sarah's legacy lies in her courage to challenge the status quo and her unwavering commitment to fostering a more inclusive and compassionate world. She became an advocate for inclusivity, using her voice to inspire others to break down barriers and build bridges of understanding. Her story is a call to action for all of us to embrace diversity, challenge our biases, and strive for a world where Sarah looked out at the world and felt a profound sense of unease. Life seemed fragmented. There was so much division and suffering. She yearned for something more, a sense of purpose and connection. Raised in a secular household, Sarah had never felt particularly drawn to religion, yet she couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing in her life. She embarked on a journey of self-discovery, exploring different philosophies and spiritual practices. One day she stumbled upon a documentary about Islam. She was struck by the beauty of the call to prayer and the serenity on the faces of the worshippers. Intrigued, Sarah decided to learn more. She began reading about Islam, its history, and its teachings. She was surprised to find a religion that emphasized peace, compassion, and social justice, values that deeply resonated with her own. As Sarah delved deeper, she felt a growing sense of connection with the message of Islam. This marked the beginning of Sarah's transformative journey, one that would lead her to embrace Islam and find the peace, purpose, and connection she had been seeking. Sarah began engaging in dialogues with Muslims in her community. She attended events at the local mosque and participated in interfaith discussions. What struck Sarah most was the warmth and hospitality she encountered. People were eager to share their faith and answer her questions. She realized that her preconceived notions about Islam had been largely shaped by media portrayals, which often focused on conflict and extremism. Through genuine interactions, Sarah began to see beyond the stereotypes. She discovered a rich and diverse community of individuals from all walks of life, united by their faith and their commitment to living a life of service to God and humanity. These encounters highlighted the power of empathy in building bridges of understanding. By stepping outside of her comfort zone and engaging with those from different backgrounds, Sarah was able to challenge her own biases and connect with others on a deeper human level. Sarah's journey underscored the importance of open-mindedness in fostering meaningful connections. It was her willingness to listen, to learn, and to see the world through the eyes of others that allowed her to break down barriers and build bridges of understanding. Sarah became increasingly aware of the media's role in shaping perceptions of Islam. She recognized the danger of a single narrative, one that often reduced a complex and diverse religion to its most extreme elements. The media, she observed, often focused on conflict and violence in Muslim-majority countries, while failing to highlight the countless stories of peace, resilience, and compassion that were just as prevalent. This skewed representation, Sarah realized, contributed to a climate of fear and misunderstanding. It perpetuated harmful stereotypes and fueled Islamophobia, making it difficult for people to see beyond the headlines and appreciate the true essence of Islam. She felt compelled to challenge these narratives, to share the stories of the countless Muslims who were working tirelessly to make the world a better place. Sarah believed that it was through education and open dialogue that these harmful stereotypes could be dismantled. By sharing her own journey of discovery and highlighting the positive contributions of Muslims worldwide, she hoped to foster greater understanding and appreciation for Islam. As Sarah's knowledge and understanding of Islam grew, so too did her connection to the faith. The more she learned, the more she felt a sense of peace and belonging that she had never experienced before. The teachings of Islam resonated deeply with her soul, offering a path to spiritual enlightenment and a way of life that emphasized compassion, justice, and service to others. The beauty of the Quran's words, the wisdom of the Prophet Muhammad's teachings, and the sense of community she found within the Muslim Ummah all pulled her towards embracing Islam. However, the decision to convert was not one she took lightly. Sarah knew that it would come with challenges, particularly in a society where Islam was often misunderstood and misrepresented. Yet the peace and clarity she found in her faith outweighed any fear or doubt. With unwavering conviction, Sarah embraced Islam, taking the Shahada, the declaration of faith, with a heart full of joy and gratitude. This act of courage was a testament to Sarah's commitment to living a life true to herself, regardless of societal pressures or expectations. Her journey was a powerful reminder that true faith comes from within, a deeply personal choice that transcends cultural barriers and societal norms. Section 5. Leading by Example. Sarah's conversion to Islam was not a rejection of her past, but rather an embrace of her whole self. She didn't see it as a betrayal of her upbringing, but as an evolution of her spiritual journey. She understood that her journey might be met with skepticism, even resistance from some. Yet she refused to let the fear of judgment deter her from living her truth. Sarah embraced her new identity with grace and dignity, becoming a beacon of hope and understanding in an increasingly polarized world. She recognized that her story had the power to challenge stereotypes and foster empathy. Sarah chose to use her voice to advocate for understanding and respect, engaging in interfaith dialogues and sharing her story with those who were open to listening. Through her actions, she embodied a rare and crucial form of leadership, one rooted in compassion, courage, and unwavering commitment to building bridges of understanding. Sarah's life became a testament to the power of authenticity and the transformative potential of embracing one's truth, even in the face of adversity. Section 6. Finding Peace in Islam. In Islam, Sarah discovered more than just a religion. She found a way of life that brought her a profound sense of peace and purpose. The 5 pillars of Islam, faith, prayer, charity, fasting, and pilgrimage, provided her with a framework for living a more meaningful and fulfilling life. The daily prayers offered moments of reflection and connection with God, grounding her amidst the chaos of daily life. Fasting during the month of Ramadan fostered a deeper appreciation for the blessings in her life and strengthened her empathy for those less fortunate. The concept of zakat, charitable giving, inspired her to be more generous and compassionate, recognizing the interconnectedness of humanity. Through these acts of worship and service, Sarah found a sense of purpose that transcended her individual existence. She realized that true fulfillment came from aligning her life with a higher purpose, dedicating herself to something greater than herself. Section 7. A Tapestry of Unity. One of the most beautiful aspects of Islam that resonated with Sarah was the emphasis on the unity of humanity. The Quran states, "O mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female and made you peoples and tribes that you may know one another." 49:13. This verse spoke volumes to Sarah, highlighting the importance of embracing diversity and recognizing our shared humanity. She found solace in the knowledge that Islam transcended cultural and ethnic boundaries, uniting people from all corners of the globe under the banner of faith. The diversity within the Muslim Ummah, with its tapestry of cultures, languages, and traditions, was a testament to the universality of Islam's message. Sarah found beauty in this unity and diversity, recognizing that our differences were not something to be feared but celebrated. This sense of belonging, of being part of something greater than herself, filled Sarah with a profound sense of peace and contentment. It was a stark contrast to the fragmentation and division she observed in the world around her. Section 8. Seeking Understanding. Sarah's journey is an invitation for all of us to look beyond the stereotypes and misconceptions that often cloud our judgments. It's a call to approach each other with empathy and understanding, recognizing that our shared humanity transcends our differences. In a world increasingly driven by fear and division, Sarah's story serves as a powerful reminder of the transformative power of open-mindedness and compassion. It challenges us to question our own biases, to engage in meaningful dialogues, and to seek out authentic connections with those from different backgrounds. Understanding begins with listening, with being willing to step outside of our comfort zones and engage with perspectives different from our own. It's about recognizing that our individual narratives are shaped by our unique experiences, and that true understanding requires us to look beyond the surface and connect with the shared humanity that binds us all. Instead of allowing fear and prejudice to dictate our interactions, let us choose empathy and understanding as our guiding principles. Section 9. A Call to Open Hearts. As Sarah's journey exemplifies, the pursuit of truth requires courage, curiosity, and a willingness to challenge our preconceived notions. It's about being open to the possibility that our understanding of the world might be incomplete, that there might be perspectives we haven't considered, and truths we have yet to uncover. This pursuit of truth is not a passive endeavor, but an active engagement with the world around us. It requires us to ask difficult questions, to challenge our own biases, and to be open to the possibility that our beliefs might evolve as we learn and grow. Let us approach our interactions with others with a spirit of genuine curiosity, seeking to understand their perspectives, their beliefs, and their experiences. In doing so, we open ourselves up to a world of knowledge, wisdom, and connection that would otherwise remain inaccessible. Let Sarah's story serve as an inspiration to us all, encouraging us to embrace empathy, seek understanding, and build bridges of connection